Why do we have to be quiet?
Hi everybody, and welcome to Topflight Tales.
I've got Larry King shoulders in this posture. I feel like I need
you
suspenders.
you got the Larry King profile. Hi everybody, welcome to Topflight Tales. My name is Philip, and I'm the publisher of this comic book organization, Superstar Comics. In that no one here the characters don't know, but other things that have meta qualities. That's what it's called. My name is Philip. I'm the publisher. Now, I think in this context, I could still technically say that I am ensaliented by the players. Dan, there's a new term I've been using, but it's a little dodgier.
Slimy.
Because I'm not fully ensaliented because I do though there are sort of like three forces on my side. I don't have forces all around me, so I could escape up or over.
I did enjoy. We did not say that. I don't think we said that you were swimming in a bowl of players,
sloshing around in a bowl of players.
Yeah. How about and Tetris?
And Tetris.
Yeah, you are like we are roughly a Tetris shape.
You know what I am right now? Actually, I am in a ski lift. I'm in a ski lift of players.
That's true. Yes.
If it's imagine a ski lift kind of going up at this. Yeah.
I mean, you could also be in a lazy boy of players.
I could be in a lazy boy of players.
Yeah.
I'm just picturing a lazy boy of sewn human skin.
You gotta look at me. I'm a lazy.
I could be. Yeah, I could be.
That's
about to be consumed by a tilted Pac-Man or Miss Pac-Man.
I'd be dying, Pac-Man.
My mom has the arcade thing of the Miss Pac-Man in her basement.
If memory serves, I think that because I've occasionally really read up on like arcade games because in the pre-console era, what an interesting time. But I think a lot of people claim that like Miss Pac-Man is the far superior game.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It much like that, Okay, so Space Invaders comes out and is revolutionary but boring as hell, and then another company, I think it's Namco, make Galaxian, which is a huge improvement, but it doesn't become a huge. But then they make Galaga. Galaga's not even the first. It goes Galaxian, then Galaga's a sequel to Galaxian. That's when it's like, okay, now all the little spaceships are spinning around and beautiful, and it's you're in the future.
I do find that in general with games, it is a little like different than with movies. So like in movies, generally, I think most people would say the first one is the best one in a lot of series. In games, I think it's usually the second, because you had to spend the first game. They spent so much time just building the systems to make it work.
On the
second one, they get to go wild with it, right?
An exception to that is very much the Super Mario franchise, where if people really want to say that like Super Mario Brothers 2 is a fun game and the dream stuff and it's all crazy and you're throwing radishes, like if you enjoy it, great. But I mean, the greatest in that series is 3, obviously.
Yeah, where you get the Tanuki hat. Yeah, 100%.
And I think it's also like when it depends on if you are like doing a game type that is like you're revolutionizing the game space or you're doing something new. For example, it's like I think that like the original Halo trilogy are all incredibly great and it's on their own merits, and it's like that's just like at that point it's like which story do you like the best? Like none of them are like revolutionized. Like obviously like the gameplay on those gets a little more refined from game to game and they added more mechanics, but it's the same basic thing.
I would say the most nuanced story though is the second, right? That's probably the most interesting story.
Well, yeah, I mean because you have like enemies coming together that aren't enemies anymore, that kind of shit, where it's like a lot more fun.
But it also as our first look into the Covenant, right? To make them more than just bullet sponges.
Yes.
When we were talking about the 70s, 80s, and 90s, I had things to say, and now I'm just like, do you guys remember the arcade game where you'd golf by rolling that ball?
Yes.
Yeah.
The freestanding ball in the thing. Did you ever have that, KJ?
No.
It was weird. It was you always worried it was gonna like pinch
I
your
never
fingers.
played it in an arcade though. It was always in like weird little stores or like diners,
like a dive bars.
God, do you remember when how my 7-Eleven used to have all these arcade games? God, it was so fun. Life was better.
Yeah.
Well, KJ, do you have any comments on best video game in a series being the second? Refute or support?
It's not 100%.
Borderlands 2. No, it's accurate.
It's accurate.
It's common. I would say it's
I've been
common,
watching
but
the movie versions of all the Assassin's Creed games, and it holds true for Assassin's Creed.
Yes, the first game I couldn't fucking get through, and the second is
Ezio.
The
Ezio
sequel,
is like
I did all of that real quick.
Is
I
Ezio a
loved
character or a
Yes,
he is
he's a
the
character.
main character.
Difference.
He is that is one of the few games that I like 100% like like
Yeah.
one of the first games, I was like, I need to do everything in this game. Right?
Although Loki, I think the best Assassin's Creed game is Black Flag.
But that's because it's a pirate game. It's
Yeah,
not.
it's not an Assassin's Creed game. It's a pirate game.
There are sea shanties. You
That
sail
is
around with your
that
buddy.
is that is after they made Assassin's Creed 3, and when they made Black Flag, that is the beginning of them just being like, let's fucking throw Assassin's Creed on it so it'll sell. But it can be whatever game we want to make.
I enjoyed Black Flag. Like I did love it, but now I resent it because every Assassin's Creed after that, they're like, hey, here's some more ships, guys, but it's not as like fine-tuned as in Black Flag, and I hate it. And I'm just like, I don't want to fucking do these ships, man. This is not why I'm here. And I'd rather play Black Flag than this bullshit you're making me play through. I hated it. I resent what it did to the rest of the game.
The worst kind of people are getting very angry about the new one.
Yeah, I'm still gonna play that one. I don't give a fuck what people say.
The Japanese one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I see. Gallagher and
conversation
you're
left
right.
and
Sea
right.
shanties do make everything better.
Yeah.
Area of knowledge. Well, friends, speaking of things that make everything better, we kind of talked about this a little bit, and it sort of was a thing that made sense. We currently have the complete lineup for Murder Babes here tonight. We have only done 2 Murder Babe sessions, by the way. I just looked it up. There's only been 2. Issue 4 and issue 6. It's been 10 issues.
And yet it takes up a full tab of this Topflight.
Well, it's not like you're going to delete the tab, are you?
I am...
If you delete it, it will create a problem. You know that, right?
I'm not going to delete it.
You
but
can
when
move
I
it way to the side.
Yeah, when I say the amount of tabs here give me anxiety, I'm not like there's fucking too many.
I'm
How
so
many?
glad.
How many tabs do you have in your top flight sheet?
I'm so glad you're not.
I know your blood from blood from a stone is way more.
No, I just want to know how many. Because I have 10 on my top flight sheet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8.
Dan, you have more because of both archetype and armament.
Yeah.
I have 9.
Yeah.
Because of backdraft.
And some of you may have tabs on there that are like that actually probably could be deleted. Like some of you.
Oh
have,
yeah,
like,
I want to get
tab,
rid of. I'm
you
going
know.
to delete the spells one right now.
I just threw that on there in case it was necessary.
I don't need that shit.
Your characters don't have them.
No, I have not.
So, how do we feel about, it probably, I think this was a more limited series, so this would it may not be the end of the Murder Babes, but this might draw this storyline to a close. Would you guys like to do that, or are you more in the I'll go ahead, Dan?
So I think we should do it because we have the perfect lineup here. But I also, in the spirit of gambling, I think that we should roll on a table where it's mostly Murder Babes, which is a little
Mostly murder.
You want to stack it towards Murder Babes.
Yeah. Like we could stack it quite reasonably and heavily.
I think that makes sense. KJ, how do you feel about that?
Doesn't matter. Just roll the damn die.
Dan, let me do it. Let me do some math in my head. Okay, Dan. Dan, please roll a d13.
That's my favorite sentence. 11.
11 is not Murder Babes.
What is 11?
11 is, it's going to give us good carrying on from last week. 11 is just straight up Topflight.
That means we're just doing the war.
I'm gonna give, you know what, KJ, you can roll a d13, and you can choose to take your d13 over Dan's.
Oh no, that's fine. It's fine.
No, please, KJ. I sense like.
No, not choose. You can roll a d13. We'll go with yours instead because this gives me an opportunity for mayhem. Because if you roll a 13, there's something else. We're not It's not a new game though.
Okay, that's good to hear, I guess. But why do I? I mean, why are we not listening to the dice the first time?
We can. Because
It's probably I rolled it 3.
3. That is Murder Babes.
Right.
So now, Pierce, you have a. Do you want to go with Dan's, go with KJ's, or do you want to take what's behind door number 4?
Door number 4. We're skipping 3.
What happened to 3?
3's irrelevant. 3, you don't. I'm helping you out.
Nobody wants 3.
You don't want what's behind door number 3.
Well, the way you're saying, the way you're foisting that.
I definitely want to know what's behind door number 3 now.
You want door number 3? You can pick door 3. That's fine. Do not pick 3. Okay, so what do you want? You want Dan's, KJ's, door number 3, or door number 4?
Basically, I love this. So Dan advocates for this.
Yeah.
KJ accepts the outcome and then is pulled into having to refute the outcome.
Mm-hmm.
And now you have made me the one to choose between these two people, or to also just jerk responsibility.
Is this not the right vibe for this game, though?
It 100% is. Door number 4 is you're also going to roll a d13. A roll of 1 through 10 is Murder Babes.
It's Murder Babes.
11 is Topflight West.
All right.
12 is Meridian.
We'll choose door number
13
4.
is something else.
I will also roll.
You're rolling, so we're skipping door 3. Thank God. Thank the maker.
How did I cock a D13?
Did you roll 13?
I rolled an 11.
Okay. So now, I'm going to say because we've had 2...
So I've reverted us back to where we started.
Sure. So it looks like it's Topflight. It looks like despite this being the perfect lineup for Murder Babes, and we just should have done it, we decided to roll dice, and we were doubly reinforced to do a Topflight West game. So, KJ, how are you feeling? Are you quitting Wednesdays now? Is this the day?
No, but this will be easily Exhibit B.
Wait, what's Exhibit A?
Whatever the game, the last game that we made when I wasn't here with Bloodstar is Exhibit A.
Fair enough. Fireflight is Exhibit A. Understood. Okay, so in that case, thank you all for playing, everyone. This was delightful. Looks like, despite this being the perfect night for some Murder Babes, time to play some Topflight West. And speaking of Topflight West, when in Topflight West, we do have some options for a prologue. So, my friends, you have 2 options. Option 1. The Court of Gidana, Queen of New Hell. Option 2. Futura Station. Deep Space. Futura Station is where Team Tomorrow are based.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
So hell.
So A is hell. 2. A and 2. Yeah, 1 is hell. 2 is Futura Station. Is space.
Yeah, I vote 2.
Yeah.
2. Interesting. Wow.
Unanimous.
A unanimous vote for 2. All right.
So obviously now he will do 1.
Yeah. Wait, Dan, roll a die.
Okay, because it's unanimous, we have the unanimity roll, which means no. So on Futura Station, Team Tomorrow are exhausted after having to deal with Meridian and everything, and after using the power galactic to take out numerous laser gun, etc., etc. You know, astromets are blast the nebula bats that are just all up in their stuff. They finally sort of gather around their table, hoping to finally eat some freeze-dried ice cream. But no sooner do they sit down than they get a proximity alert. Evan T. Cosmic is like, I really can't. Okay, I swear if this is Meridian or this is some whatever. He goes over to the scanners and opens it, and sure enough, there is a cathedral ship moving towards Futura Station. He hails it, and one of the bishops of the cathedral appears wearing this sort of crazy bishop armor that they have. This bishop says, Team Tomorrow, you have launched an unauthorized sortie into cathedral space. Do you deny it, or will you confess your sins? He's like, yeah. We didn't launch anything into anywhere. We were following some other people there, and some stuff might have gone towards one of the anomalies, and we got out. We got everybody out. So actually, you owe us, quite frankly. The rest of the team are like, what, etc. But they're all beginning to pull together jetpacks and things ready to go to a fight. But the bishop says, wait, what? What anomaly did they go towards? And he'll say, they went to, I don't know. He kind of gives the others a look and figures, what's the harm at this point? They're already through. He tells them it was, it's Quasar 2864. I have to write that down because he just said it. Sorry. Quasar 2864. The bishop grows concerned. Something entered spatial anomaly 2864. This is blasphemy. You may well have... He's like, we didn't do anything. We weren't a part of this. We were helping you out, quite frankly. This is blasphemy. Why? Just because what? Because people are going to access the astral plane, huh? Astral plane. That is not what would happen if one entered that quasar. Commander Cosby goes, what now? The rest of the team says, blah, blah, blah. And they say, no. No, that leads somewhere else. Oh, if I find out you are responsible for this, yeah, you'll come back and blast us on a holy quest. Okay, well, you probably have some stuff to deal with, so you better go. Bye. And knocks off the thing. And everyone's like, you can't just hang up on that guy. It's like, they'll fly away, don't worry. Beat. The ship turns around and flies away. Like, told you. Okay, so just to recap, Meridian came here with some people and said, we want to go into one of those spatial anomalies. Are we sure they went through 2864? Did I say the wrong thing? The astrobase says, no, they, as the, comets explode from everywhere. They definitely went through that. He says, right, okay, so it's possible that in the craziness of the battle, they might not have gone through the one they meant to go. Is that, because the rest of her team were here and Shinobi Red was kicking down the door and Meridian flew outside the... So, okay, so I guess my question here, guys, is, should we... Do you think we should tell somebody about this? Should we let Topflight West know that they didn't go where they thought they were going, you think? Should we... You think Magmanaut's gonna be okay? They're like, she'll be fine. Yeah, you're right. Well... All right, we're gonna eat and then we'll talk about this. We probably let this one go, right? We probably oh boy, God. And then maybe Kid Stardust is like, I bet if Armament was there, you'd call immediately. Shut up! But I probably would. And with that, ends the prologue.
All I want is that all they're eating is fucking bats. Just piles of bats.
Piles of bats. I think I like the idea that they're only eating freeze-dried, like, astronaut food. Go ahead.
I got really excited and wanted to cackle when I thought they went to the wrong place, and then I realized I have a character in that. And that's why I don't like this multiple nonsense, because now I'm in trouble and I can't do anything about it. I just have to know that.
I'm very sorry.
No, you're not.
Well... I'm not. No, actually, I'm sorry to an extent, but I am not very sorry. That's a fair point.
Well, maybe
that reeked of I'm sorry you feel bad about that.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that was your experience.
I'm so sorry that that's how you interpreted my actions.
Yeah, exactly.
That's better. I regret...
I'm glad that everyone else thinks that that's a very, very crazy thing for someone to say.
I regret that you don't enjoy this game more. So, speaking of enjoying the game, Beowulf, Lumen, and Archetype, along with Synth Devil. And Teleportia is she's in the building. She said she could be in here in 5 minutes. And Olive, we will sort of take off with Synth Devil is Synth Devil is like kind of has like, you know, his map of hell that he sort of shows you and says, "So if we're going on our mission, if you've all finally decided this is the righteous thing to do, we can go and support this Infernal Legion here at this point on the beachhead." Yes, Beowulf?
I just was trying to figure out how much time has passed between last issue and this issue.
I think not long.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I should mention to Archetype that Olive is planning something called the... it was going to be the Beach Gala presented by Topflight West and Sky Vodka, but then Lumen said no to the Sky Vodka. The point is she's doing a Met Gala style massive thing here but tonight is just the announcement party for that. Tonight is not... Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. You did take it. We said you guys were going to sleep. So this is the next day. Okay. Full rest. You guys are at full power. Yes. New day. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. I forgot how that matters in this game. Yes. New day. So basically last night, I guess Archetype, do you think you went to that party? She was flirting with you, hoping you would go to it.
Oh, 100%.
Would Lumen or Beowulf have gone to the announcement party? Okay. Basically, you guys can be whatever degree of hungover you would like to or would be.
Impossible.
Impossible, yeah.
Cannot happen.
I don't know that Lumen would drink enough to get hungover.
Probably she would not.
Unless there were a lot of, like, tiki-style drinks.
It's a beach gala, so it's possible.
Oh, okay, then she probably got trashed.
Okay, so we might experience hungover.
19
Lumen.
beachcombers in.
I think Connor is the kind of guy who like would pretend he's drinking but isn't. Like I need to keep my mind sharp at all times.
Yeah.
Worse.
He's just always having apple juices, but from a tiki.
It's just you're constantly having like a cranberry tonic or whatever, like cranberry and lime.
Yeah.
So, so Lumen, you are hungover.
Yes.
Understood. Synth Devil is meanwhile setting up for sort of an explanation, so he's kind of gathering, trying to give you guys a briefing, but Teleportia is also late. Lumen, you can be rolling in late if you'd like. Archetype.
She won't be late, but her hair will be a little bit messy, and she'll have big old aviator sunglasses on.
Go get some.
I don't own any, okay?
Fair enough. Understood. So she's got some stuff on. Meanwhile, Olive is probably not in here because now you guys are back. Olive can't take over your main conference room for her party planning. But the party was a success, obnoxiously, or fun in case you like fun things. But Synth Devil is basically sort of saying to the members of Topflight, so we can do hey, there you go, perfect. We can do a brief sojourn into hell at this beachhead to support an infernal legion against the forces of New Hell, who are so much worse. This is a very wise choice you've made.
I am always happy to kill devils.
Indeed. Other devils, of course. Although Beowulf,
no modification was needed to the sentence.
No, I should probably add, Beowulf, you do understand that many of the devils in this place will be your allies who you should not attack.
I will try to understand this. I will look to Lumen for guidance.
Lumen, do you understand that many of the devils... Oh dear.
We don't kill the devils on your side.
Indeed.
Understood.
Would there be a strong visual difference between them?
Absolutely. Allow me to show you some infernal illusions. These are the proud devils of old hell. Traditional, respectable. He shows you basically some really pit fiend looking devils and horned things. These are the disgusting upstart devils of this new hell. Identical.
Yes, thank you. I was like,
yeah.
It can't not be.
I
understand. I will kill everything that looks like this.
Good. These, not these. Yes.
Look, Synth Devil, I don't want to be like. I'm not trying to be like racist or anything.
That usually is what, as a devil, I know that when someone says that, the thing that's about to follow is going to be a racist.
I'm just not. Could we? Could all of your guys wear like blue armbands or something,
Can we label? Can,
or like blue bandanas or
can
something?
we get like a registry of the?
Are you worried that in the heat of battle, it will be confusing to you which devils are on which side?
Exactly. Yeah.
I can appreciate that. Yes, I can. I'm sure we can give you some charm so you can tell friend from foe.
Thank you.
But whenever you're ready, I know that they will appreciate the fresh assistance in this war. And remember, you do not go there as representatives of Earth proper. You are simply going as private citizens concerned with power imbalance. That is, if any of our foes survive, to report on your arrival. I'm really happy we're doing this. This is going to be a fun experience for us to bond through.
I am also pleased, Synth Devil. This will be the first time I think but everything will make sense to me.
Indeed. Go ahead,
Do you
Lumen.
have a printout of everything you just said that I can read later?
He kind of.
Because honestly, it's just like you're so loud, and I just could not listen.
You know,
I missed a lot.
I do have a question, because like a lot of times when people get hungover, they get really light sensitive. So is everything just really dark for you right now?
Yeah, it's the opposite. You can't. You especially can't handle darkness.
So what's interesting is that, I mean, I took off my glasses. These are not prescription. I actually can't really see. I mean, I can see colors and I understand what I'm looking at, but the details are gone, and it's actually upsetting.
It's helping you get into character, though.
Yeah. Like if I rolled a dice right now, I wouldn't even be able to see what I rolled. Maybe on the D6.
Understood. Lumen, I'm worried that you may not be. Would you like a hangover cure of some kind?
I really don't want to be hungover anything. I would prefer to remain upright
No.
if possible.
I see. Archetype, do you know? Yes.
I believe food would help, particularly the breakfast sandwiches from Top Chef.
A portal opens over the table and teleports.
They're
Like, I'll be there in
5
5 minutes, and just drops a bunch of breakfast sandwiches on the table.
I will eat this.
If nothing else, it will be delicious.
Perfect. Well, whenever you're ready, we can go on a little mission to assist.
You are so loud. Just so loud. Are you always this loud? I feel like you're like yelling.
I don't think I'm yelling. But perhaps I'm a bit exuberant. My only regret is that Captain Eldritch cannot bring her righteous power on this noble endeavor of ours.
She can reach us over there, right?
Oh, for one like her, to communicate across planes is child's play.
Okay.
She can easily contact us when she has information.
All right. Let us go to hell.
Can't see. Can't see or something.
Okay, sounds
Can't
good.
fucking see.
Poor Lumen. So now, rather than murder babes, it's about hungover Lumen going to hell to fight in a war between indistinguishable devils. Okay. So.
Now it feels really bright in this room.
I'm so sorry.
Great.
That is very unpleasant. So, as she wolfs down a sandwich or whatever, Archetype, Beowulf, and Lumen, you and Synth Devil sort of will gather. Synth Devil is going to make you a portal. I guess Olive comes through and says, before you guys go, I just wanted to know, I've been posting stuff all day, so I just want you guys to know it was a huge success last night.
The day has only been for...
On the East Coast, this is optimal posting time for the... Never mind, Beowulf. He probably doesn't know about globes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I get it, Alan. Thank you for all your effort.
Hey, thank you for all your effort. And you guys too, especially you, Archetype. So good what you... You're great.
I still don't like that.
Don't like what?
That.
It feels uncomfortable because
Hey,
they're so
Lumen,
young
don't
to
take
watch
this
them
the
together.
wrong... Lumen, don't take this the wrong way, but you look terrible.
Is there a right way that she could have taken that?
Well, the way I'm saying it is like, are you like sick or something? Are you pregnant? Oh my God, Lumen, are you pregnant? Actually, pregnant women have a glow. You kind of have more of like a, you have like a dark cloud radiating from you.
Just, I was poisoned by all those tiki drinks.
Oh my God, she's hungover. Guys, why didn't you tell me? Should we get a? Oh my God, should we get?
Loud.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get a concierge IV here. Stat. We have to have that in here, right? Get her. Can we get her on a saline IV? Oh my God, she's gonna feel a million times better.
I mean, I think it's a pretty good idea, actually.
I do not want it if he is recommending it.
Trust me, I've never done this before, Lumen, but I've heard it works wonders. Like you will. I've heard that you will.
You would recommend something you have not experienced. It must be terrible.
I have it on good authority. I've just never needed to experience it.
Yeah, because you're really like, you're the kind of guy who like doesn't get like, he's in control. I like that.
I feel the same way. I'm heaving on the inside with you.
Heaving on the inside.
Oh well, so Lumen, will you pause the mission? And Sin Devil's kind of like impatiently tapping his flaming fingertips of like.
I like that he's like drawn all these art like sigils on the ground. It's just like...
I have a summoning portal ready, but if Lumen's going to have an IV first, that's fine.
Is it gonna take long?
I mean, it depends. I genuinely don't know how long those hangover IVs take.
I think it's like...
I think it's pretty fast, right? 15 minutes.
I was gonna say, if it's anything just like a hospital IV, it's like 15 minutes.
Well, it's they basically say though, because it's not, and Olive will just be so okay. So the thing is, like, it's not just saline, because they also put in various vitamins and minerals and all sorts of like healthy stuff. It's not crazy. It's all so it's like you need about 45 minutes to an hour.
There is another solution that is common from my people.
It's an hour?
Yeah, it's an hour to just like cycle it through, get rid of the toxins. You'll feel so good afterwards.
I mean, Lumen, maybe the joy of smiting darkness will cure you.
I like that archetype. An excellent point. I'm so glad that you've joined the team.
Lumen, also, from my people, you usually sort of battle the thing that is hurting you, which is to say that you should drink more.
No.
And you will feel better.
Lumen, the face of death, just being like, no.
Lumen, okay, so Lumen will take the IV bag.
Okay.
This is the
And
whole
just
session. We're never getting to hell. We're just
You
gonna
just
spend...
drink like straight from the bag.
Oh.
Oh god, that cannot taste good.
She's taking it to go.
Boy,
We don't have an hour.
Olive's
She's
like,
taking the
oh
IV
no,
back
I
to
don't
go.
know. So Lumen is just mainlining this. Man, this is the second time this week that your character has had to like drink something that tastes bad.
Oh yeah.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, thank God, I'm good at these.
Yeah, it's not you, and the DC of this is not crazy high.
18 plus 7.
Yeah, Lumen, you're just like I mean, it just tastes bad. Like not just like bitter, kind of like that sort of like bitter salt, like But you're easily able to drink it.
Red.
I was like,
Well,
okay.
it's just like-
oh, that, it's fine.
we go.
Let's
I
go.
appreciate this leadership.
All right, well, bye, you guys. I'm honestly having a weird headache myself. It feels like, I don't know, the telepathic communication with all the other V's. It feels like something's a little off or missing. Whatever, it's weird. Okay, she'll head out. Ooh, there'll be a little asterisk up there. Like, see last issue for why that might be the case, editor. So. Synth Devil creates a portal. And
Well, once the portal's open, I'll just draw the great sword and walk through.
perfect. All right. Straight into hell, and sure enough, you do step there as like various like demons or various devils are kind of like fighting in a thing. And as you guys step in, there is a giant, like walking, like it is actually gargantuan in size. Just this kind of devil. It does have horns and it has a wild tail that's swinging around. Kind of at its like coming up to about its like waist are several like pit fiends who are sort of in direct battle with identical other pit fiends. But there's this big one who just as you guys step forward, like picks up a bunch of the pit fiends of old hell and tosses them aside. And as you guys step through, Synth Devil says, "That! Attack Topflight West! Let's show old hell our worth. And show new hell our worth, but in a hitting it way. Let's show old hell our worth and new hell our worth. You get it, let's go."
So just the big thing.
It's probably gonna be the big thing and a few of those pit fiends on the ground around it.
Okay. So can we get that charm? Or you said you'd give us a charm so that we could see.
Charging for it.
Understood. Let's go ahead and roll initiative. Synth Devil but let's roll initiative for now. But yes, your point is well taken, and Synth Devil will do that during initiative.
Okay. 19.
19, very good. Okay. Archetype?
I have a total of 5.
Hey. I feel like you often roll really bad initiative.
Yeah.
Archetype. Beowulf?
15.
15. Also, could Archetype and Lumen put their names as their
Oh yeah.
Right.
things? Cool. All right, I'm gonna roll for my boy Synth. Synth rolls bad too. Okay, that's fine. I will say a fortunate thing is the big tall one, even though he hasn't put the spell up.
Yes.
The big tall one is definitely an enemy, so
May
that's
have to-
helpful.
I may have to cut my way through to it, though. We shall see.
And then I'm gonna do. Wow, that's such a bummer. Even with legendary actions, it's that guy's below you in initiative, Archetype.
Wow.
But we'll sort of say. Okay, that's a little more cool. All right, Lumen,
Mm-hmm.
you are first in initiative.
Oh well. Okay. So the whole thing with Meridian was just yesterday, right?
Yes,
Okay.
the days are just packed for these
Yeah.
superheroes.
Volo Blast. Biggin.
I love it. All right, take your shot.
Actually, how many are there?
There is only one huge giant one.
Mhm.
There are a few. Who seem to be at its side, but it's possible they look the same. There are a few right at its feet who are killing ones who look just like them. So it's
Okay,
like,
yeah, so Volley Blast.
cool. All right, shoot your Volley Blast.
18 plus 10, 28.
That'll do it.
One.
Yeah,
Where's
3d10
my
plus
fucking-
6.
2, 3. That's 8 plus 7 plus 7, 14, 22. Plus
22.
6.
28. 11. All right, Beowulf. Since you're sort of walking forward, one of the pit fiends who is not sort of like tied up with other pit fiends sort of rushes towards you, just being like, "Here's a thing," and it's gonna take a few swings.
Okay.
Okay. First one. What's your AC?
20.
Okay. The bite is going to hit. The claw will not hit. The mace will not hit. And the tail will hit with a 20. Do you have any AC raising thing?
Nope.
Okay, cool. All right, so the bite is going to deal you 15 plus 15 plus 8 is 23 piercing damage. Can you make a Constitution saving throw?
Sure. Mark that down first. All right. That will be a 32.
That easily passes. You are not poisoned, and you don't wind up having any poisonous.
Oh. Okay.
That's good news, right? The mace deals you 12 points of bludgeoning plus, yikes. Oh yeah, pit fiends are pretty strong. I forgot. Okay, it hits you. It's 12 points of bludgeoning plus. Oh, I rolled low though. 9 and 19 points of fire damage as it sort of hits you with this flaming mace. But its tail and claw, you're able to kind of knock those blows away. And it is now your turn.
Okay. Well.
Oh, at the beginning of your turn, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Sorry, it has I forgot. It does have a fear aura. Are you immune to fear or some shenanigans of that?
No, actually.
Oh, well, yeah, you should be fine.
But you have a thingy that makes us immune to fear, right?
No, I have a thing that makes that can make us, but I have to cast heroism.
Yeah.
21.
21 succeeds.
Okay.
So you are not afraid, and you're immune to it trying to make you afraid for 24 hours. So.
Okay, cool. All right. So, first I'm going to attack it.
I love it.
With the great sword, that is a natural 20 on the first one.
Here we go.
I will go ahead and spend the D12.
Yep.
To upgrade the die.
I think you will.
Oh, I rolled a D20. I was like, how did I roll 17 on a 12? Okay, did not roll a 12.
Okay.
So I'm just merely going to roll 3d20.
Well, you're going to roll 3d20 and add it to 65 because it's an automatic.
Right.
Yeah. So it's 3d20 plus 65.
Let's see, that's uncharacteristically good.
Hooray!
So that's 34, 37, 37, 97, 102.
102 points in a single merciless strike. So this thing comes up to you and it hits, like it bites you and it like smacks you with this base, and you instead just cut across this brutal slash to the gut of this thing, and as it's flailing, you have your next attack, of course.
It's still standing?
It is, yeah, it is still
Okay.
standing.
Okay.
I mean, it's
No, I understand.
Technically not even bloodied yet, but you've gone a good distance here.
Yeah, okay. So that's 26 to hit?
That will definitely hit.
All right. Where are my d12s? There they are. so unimpressive sounding after the last thing.
Yeah, after 102.
31 points of damage.
Sure.
I will spend my D8
Okay.
to get an extra action, right?
Just, I will say, getting this Pit Fiend low or out early on will make this fight way easier. Because these things do hit very hard, as you just saw.
Yeah. Although, with that action, I am going to use that to cast Heroism.
Ah, understood.
To make the three of us... I'm going to double check it, but I believe I can, at 3rd level, I target 3 people.
Yeah.
And make us immune to fear, and to gain 5 temporary hit points at the beginning of every turn.
It's who doesn't want that? Immune to being frightened, gained temporary hit points equal to the spellcasting modifier. Yep. So there you go. So you all have 5 temp hit HP at the beginning of each turn. Bully.
Yeah.
All right. That is
5
your
or
turn.
10?
5.
5. Okay.
That's your turn?
That is my turn.
Wonderful.
Right, because I only have 2 attacks. Yeah.
In response to that, the giant devil is going to use a legendary action to stomp on the ground and try to knock everyone prone. The pit fiends, however, are immune to this because they're kind of hovering, but because like they have wings or whatever. But Armament, Lumen, and Beowulf and Synth Devil's floating behind you. But you 3 make a strength saving throw to keep your feet, otherwise you are knocked prone.
Fuck.
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Jesus Christ.
I would like to spend a thing for advantage.
Sure. So roll your d4.
2.
Okay. You don't get to keep it, but you'll have advantage on this roll.
Non-nat 20.
Non-nat 20. Okay.
I'm going to...
Do you want to put anything on top of that? You don't have to.
Yeah, I'm going to I'm gonna put my D12 on top of it.
Okay.
Okay, well I rolled a 12 on my D12, which bears very nice. And so then that puts me at a 21.
21. Wow. Hey,
Yeah, so I am just thinking about being prone for the next bunch of turns.
yeah.
I will spend my D10.
Okay.
I will throw my D10 on top.
Roll a 1.
I did roll a 1. 17.
Okay. I'm very sorry to report that the DC is 21. So that means that while young Sir Boy keeps his feet, Lumen and Beowulf do both fall to the ground.
Okay.
Remember when I said, do you want to add anything on top of it? I was
Yeah.
just giving you the opportunity to. This is it was a real edge case, and I feel bad. So Lumen and Beowulf are down. Synth Devil, however.
Such a bad roll.
Yeah, that seems like you had 2 bad rolls there. Synth Devil, noticing this, is going to, Synth Devil is not going to cast the thing to let you know what's happening with these people. Synth Devil is instead going to put the Infernal Blessing on you. This is the very first spell Synth Devil ever cast at this game. He's going to do it at a higher level, though. So basically, you are all under the effects of a Bless spell, but it's a D10.
Ooh.
Oh, that's rad.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is that?
So that means that when you make an attack roll or a saving throw, you will get to add a D10 and put it on top.
But it's too late for that, right?
It is not, yes, sadly,
Yeah,
it will
all
not
right.
apply to this, but...
But you're, I will point out, because it's probably something I'm going to do before we get to the Giant's turn, KJ.
Mm-hmm.
You can always just spend your D20 to take a turn and stand up.
Sure.
That is true. So that's Synth Devil's turn. Does anybody want to do anything on Synth Devil's turn? Kind of in that kind of context?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. Lumen,
No.
stay down. End of Synth Devil's turn, he will try to stomp on Beowulf. So he has advantage since Beowulf is prone.
Sure does.
Okay. So the good news is that this isn't one that carries extra stuff, but the bad news is it is a natural 20.
Cool. Tight.
So you're going to be taking...
Just, is this part of the same action, legendary action?
No, this is at the end of Synth Devil's turn.
Oh, so he knocked us prone with
He
one.
knocked you prone at the end of your turn, and he's doing this at the end of Synth Devil's turn.
I'm up to speed now. Thank you.
And you know what? Because I am a dick and I have to play them bad, I am going to spend one of my infernal... my
upgrade your dice?
I'm going to upgrade this attack dice on this.
Yeah.
Because there is no health in me. All right, so roll in a d12. I do not roll a 12, so these will become d12s.
Okay.
So it's 4d12,
Oh, that's not so bad.
which is 48,
Mhm.
plus 10 is 58, and then I'm going to roll four d12s on top of that. But nothing's poison. There's no extra shenanigans.
Okay.
Okay. So I rolled a 1 on the first one, so that's 59. 3 is 62. 12 on that one, so 74. And 4 is 78. As he just stomps on Beowulf like, in a very brutal and hell giant way. That is his legendary action. Archetype, it is now your turn.
Okay, so for my my bonus action, I'm gonna channel character.
All right.
So I need a D100 for that.
So you do.
75.
75, huh? All right. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me pull up the right. Let me pull up my. Let me pull up my thing for that one. Random character. Sorry. Okay. Uh-oh. This could be good for you.
Are all the characters that you can channel NPCs, or can you channel some of our characters?
He could channel some of yours, but...
Okay.
Okay. 75. Okay, Dan. I'm just gonna I'm gonna allow you to do some shenanigans here. Dan, or rather Connor, reaches into the void and suddenly sort of tastes martini and smoke and channels Tatiana Temple, Captain Eldritch of Templeflight.
Oh shit.
So suddenly Connor gains the power Eldritch. I'm going to say, Connor, for the purposes of this, you...
No justice.
You may... here's what it'll be, Connor. We're just going to keep it simple. You will use your channel aspect rolls for this. So save DC's and modifier is just your channel aspect as you have at the top of your sheet. You have one spell of each level. Captain Eldritch knows them all. You have one slot of each level, or a cantrip.
Yeah.
Any cantrip or a spell of each level. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So that was my bonus action.
That was your bonus.
Okay, so then... Okay, hang on. I need to look at spell roll. I need 30 seconds to just
That's
look
fine.
at dumb, stupid spells.
That's fine. No justice for anyone, I'm very sorry. Archetype, youngster boy.
Okay, okay, wait. Is this a fun spell that I want to do? I don't think I want to do that one.
You guys do notice though that like his like there's like a sort of kind of how they're often spectral things. He does look like the Tatiana Temple of that.
I was gonna ask if Lumen can tell
Yes.
what he's doing. Okay.
You can't. I mean, you've seen him channel characters before, and you can tell the character in question is a.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
I love it.
I'm gonna cast Foresight on myself.
I love it. All right, that's your action.
I would like to spend my D8. For
I
another
thought
action.
you might.
Yeah, I forgot that was a spell. Okay.
Foresight is one of those spells where it's like, oh,
Yeah, you made it? Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
well, this is great.
I rolled an 8 on my D8.
Well, then you have 2 more actions this turn.
2 more actions. Okay, so then
And you can cast full spells with each of those actions. You've used your 9th.
Okay, I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna touch Findon's sword.
Okay.
I'm gonna channel.
Sorry.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
In an action or bonus action, I may imbue a melee weapon with extra potency. Until my next long rest, that weapon deals 1 extra die if it's damage type. And whenever someone makes an attack roll with that weapon, they may roll a d4 and add the result of the roll.
All right.
So
Yeah.
1
All
extra
right.
die and a d4. So now you're rolling with a
I'm
d4
rolling
and a
3
d10.
dice.
Yeah.
Just to hit.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
a good feeling.
Yeah.
I thought you might like that.
This is a good feeling.
And then, okay.
Let me grab an extra D12.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Action 1, action 2. He's in a bonus
Yeah.
action. 1 action, 2 actions. I love it.
I'm gonna say I have those. You know, it's really funny is I recently was watching a TikTok that was talking about should a wizard just use every single spell slot they have for magic missile or use every top damaging spell they can. I think.
8th level magic missile. It ain't nothing.
Do I know how many legendary? You have fucking dice and shit too, so I'm not gonna try and do something extra stupid. I'm just gonna do a 5th level magic missile at it.
Great. Okay.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah. It's the level. Yeah. Okay. So.
You do magic missile by rolling 1 die for all of them?
I
or-
kind of like doing it 1 die for all of them,
Well,
but
that's fine with me.
if you want to roll them all, it's fine.
I mean, whatever. I don't
7
give a shit.
darts. Love it.
That's a 2. So
So
2
3
times
times. Yeah.
14 plus 7 to 21 damage.
21. All right. 21
and
guaranteed damage, and you're doing that to the big guy, or you're doing that to the pit fiend on Beowulf?
the big guy.
Big guy. Cool. All right. Sounds good.
And then I'm just going to move away.
Understood. And just kind of as you sort of scramble back a little bit. And you're immune to fear, so the pit fiend didn't even do that to you. Great. Anybody want to do anything at the end of Archetype's turn?
Sure do. I would like to spend my D20.
I think that's a wise thing to do.
Do not roll a 20. So just the 1 turn.
Just the 1
I'll
turn.
do that too.
Well, do it after Beowulf. He gets
Yeah.
a turn here, yeah.
If
you can
but I
roll a
will
20,
also
you get
gain.
2 turns every round.
I will get my 5 temporary hit points.
Hey! Oh, that's
Right
true.
up.
Yeah.
Does it add, like, if I didn't lose any and it gets to my turn again? No? All right.
It
That's
just resets to 5, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I will stand up and attack this pit fiend in front of me.
I like it.
Okay, so D20, D10, D4, 28 to hit,
It hits.
4D12.
It's not a bad vibe.
21 points of damage on that.
Cool.
And then I will take a second attack. Trying to clear my dice out of the way. There's so many now. Ooh, that's bad. That's better. I rolled 4 on all 3 of those dice. I rolled a 4 on the D20, a 4 on the D10, and a 4 on the D4.
It's 12 plus. What's your modifier?
9, so it gets me to 20,
21 hits.
21. Yeah. But it's just
Yeah, that's just like,
Interesting.
wow, thanks a lot.
Hey, if you rolled the 4 on the one I gave you, because I care.
all right. Let's see here. 13. 21, 26 more damage.
Not too shabby.
Um,
All right, it is definitely looking fairly hurt.
Just double checking. Do I have a? I only have like the one bonus action, but I don't think it's time to use it yet. So that's it for me.
All right, Lumen, if you're going to do it, go ahead and roll a d20.
Yep. 17.
So you will not get multiple turns recurring, but you get a big turn right now. Go for it.
Okay, so I stand up.
Totally.
And you said I can tell that Archetype is channeling Tatiana Temple, Captain Eldritch.
Yep.
That fucking ruined our lives.
That's the one.
Okay.
Kill him.
It's on the list. Dark, well, now she's like fucking.
She's come back. She's possessed the child. She found her way back.
Dark Sphere now.
Oh.
Big guy. 17 plus 10, 27.
27. All right, who are you attacking? The big one or Archetype?
What is he close to the big one?
Archetype?
Yeah,
I moved
he
away.
moved back.
but like, would she be able to like see him if she attacks the big one?
Yes.
Like, could she mentally in her head be attacking him, but actually attack the big one?
Easily.
If he's okay.
Easily.
So yeah, big one. 2d8. Uh-oh. 13.
13, but it cannot regain hit points. Okay, very good. Okay, so those turns happened. It has one more legendary. I'll say it had already used one before this started, but it is its turn now. So, it is going to Beowulf, though it stepped on Beowulf, there are still some other pit fiends for it to attack. So I'm not going to roll damage on these. I'm just going to say if it hits, it knocks another pit fiend aside of like the others who are in the area. So if it hits 2 in a row, then remaining attacks can come to Beowulf or Lumen or whoever. That will definitely hit because it's a 19 on the die. That will not hit because it's a 2 on the die. Attack 3 does also not hit. So none of these are coming at you guys. It is still attacking other pit fiends and stuff.
Okay.
Even Beowulf having stomped on you, it's using its like foot and tail to go after other people. So basically it clears out some stuff. So basically now there's no one around but you guys. It has like knocked everyone else to the side and they're fighting other forces. So it really is now just all of you against this thing. It has no other targets. But it had to use its whole turn to do that. Lumen, it is now your turn.
Dark Sphere.
Dark Sphere. Okay.
24.
Hits.
13.
Understood. All right. The pit fiend attacking Beowulf. You are no longer prone, which is a very good situation. All right, this pit fiend is going to attack you, Beowulf. The first attack does not hit you.
That's nice.
It's 3.
Nice change of pace.
Yeah. So it can't even bite you. Can't possibly. It tries to bite you, but you sort of duck out of the way. It now reaches for you with a claw. The claw will hit with a 23. This is its weakest attack by an embarrassing margin, dealing you 14 points of damage. That fiery mace comes your way. That will hit with a 30. So the fiery mace deals you 18 bludgeoning plus... Rolled very, very low, though. 14 fire.
Yay.
And its tail comes swiping your way. That will also hit, though, this time. The tail deals... Oof, but I rolled very low. 2 and 1 and 3. What? 14. That's 3d10 plus 8, and I just did 14 damage with it.
I'm very sorry for you.
I mean, I'm not sorry for you, but that's a pierce roll if I ever heard one. It must have known who it was attacking. All right, so it does these attacks in your sort of direction. At the end of its turn.
Actually, I think I'm just going to spend my d6 to roll some hit die.
Sure.
It's 6.
Hey.
So that means I get to roll 4 of them, right? Is that what
Yeah,
that is?
or yes, you get to roll way more. Hold on. 6 of your hit dice instead of 2.
Okay. That could be very helpful.
Yeah, I would imagine. In the meantime, though, as it does that, I think it's going to it will use a legendary action to swing a mace. The big one will sort of swing its flaming mace at Archetype, actually.
No, stop.
So that will definitely hit you with a 30.
Has disadvantage.
It is at disadvantage. What's your
Roll
AC?
that for one.
What's your AC?
My armor class is 19.
4 plus 14 is 18.
The power eldritch.
Disgusting.
I think that Synth Devil probably notices you in that getup and is kind of like, I'm glad that the Power Eldritch has found you, but must you be presenting in such a way? You have an overwhelming desire to call him darling.
Sorry, darling. I just did. What? Oh, Jesus.
All right, Beowulf, it's your turn.
Hey, I'll get those 5 temporary hit points back. Okay. Let's keep going at this Pit Fiend, shall we?
Love it. I'm also glad that your attacks count as magical. I just have to confirm that early on because these things are non-magical weapons don't hurt them, but yours do.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. 12. I'm sorry, 13. 22.
Hits. Oh shit, Archetype. It's a good thing that Mace didn't hit you, because do you notice what your weakness is?
Is it maces?
Yeah, it's fire.
It's magical fire, because of books.
Yeah.
Because of books.
6.
He gets his power from books and knowledge.
So, 31 on the first attack.
Great.
Alright, second attack is a... Is a 33 to hit.
Hits.
Oh. 21, 24, 29 on the second attack.
Nice. Okay. Hey, great. Very good. Yeah. The Pit Fiend is looking very bad.
I'm in. Not yet. Go ahead.
Okay. The seeing that one of his guys is not sort of doing well as it kind of hovers over you, this jerk is going to try the exact same thing, and he's going to try to knock you all over again. So he's going to spend another strength saving throw. You do know the DC is 21.
And we
The
do get
next
the D10.
time we level, I swear to God, I'm making her fly.
She really should be able to.
We get the D10 on that, right?
You all get a D10 on top of this, though. That is correct. Thanks to Synth the Devil.
I'm going to spend a Justorian military intelligence agent. Gets me.
22.
22, great. This time you guys are ready for it, and you're all kind of like, ugh. Beowulf, how do we do?
27.
Everyone manages to keep their feet this time. Cool. Okay, so he only has one left, and that's the thing. Synth Devil. You know what? Having seen it work for Archetype and out of respect for the Power Eldritch, even though he's frustrated by Archetype's current form, would he just magic missile? Actually, he probably would because he knows he can't do fire against this thing. Okay, fine. Yeah, he'll do a magic missile as well. All right. What d4 will I roll for him? Oh, this one, perfect. Come on. 3. Okay, so that's 4. 4 times 6 is 24. All right. Yes, the pit fiend is looking very bad.
Please spend my d20.
Go for it.
That's a 1, so I definitely won't be getting that back. For my action,
Yo.
I am
Now Dan's had time to look at all the spells.
Yeah, I'm going to cast a 7th level aid on myself, Beowulf, and Lumen.
Oh. Okay.
So we each get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 extra maximum and current hit points.
Oh, wow.
That's a good one. Wow. I think we're also going to say that Captain Eldritch is able to cast Foresight as an action instead of as a minute, because I just looked at that spell. Oh, well, that's fine.
Nope, I've done my math wrong.
You said 30, Dan?
30, yes.
Okay.
So your max is plus 30 for a while here. Very good.
Yeah, for 8 hours.
Right.
And then that's my turn. I'm just going to move away from anything that could hit me with fire.
Well, unfortunately, you're in the wrong place to not get hit by fire.
Well,
but
you know what I
understood.
mean.
Yes, I do. All right, that will end your turn. Because you've moved out, he will take a mace swipe at Beowulf as a legendary action. I believe that one will hit with a 34. Just hits. Yep. Okay.
Just hits.
All right. So this mace is he does basically just the. Just roll 4 ones.
Oh, wow.
So that's 12 bludgeoning. But perhaps this okay, well the fire's gonna be worse for you though, because he does roll he literally rolls a fireball on every single one of these. He rolls 8.
Oh, okay.
So that's 10, 22, 25, 31
Okay.
points of fire damage to you.
Okay.
From the mace kind of slamming down. At the end of that, but now Archetype, it is just your turn.
Okay. I am going to cast an 8th level mind blank on myself.
Really taking some.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
And just kind of chilling in a safe spot.
I will just point out that his 2 highest level spells were used, one for a very like the foresight the divination he put on himself of foresight, that makes sense. Mind blank.
Just in case. I'm just trying to see what I can do.
Makes sense.
Also, it's like I'm just trying to get the most bang for my buck here, you know?
He's like I've read about this. I wonder what this feels like. Ooh, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you're immune to psychic damage, so congratulations.
Might come up. Who knows?
It might come up. Okay. Well, it is at the. It's just the big one's turn, so he's gonna come at Beowulf as well. Because Beowulf.
So I added 90 hit points to our team. So like
you did. You did. You've done plenty, but it's. All right. So
Do you
Beowulf.
get additional targets, or is it just the health point? Because you could also throw it to Synth Devil too, right?
for aid,
Yeah.
it's up to 3 per cast.
Okay.
All right, Beowulf.
What's up?
Okay. Oh, okay. So he doesn't bite because he's too big. He instead he's gonna try to pick you up to swallow you. So this one's like a grapple thing. So you can.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no, he would if he hit, you're grappled, but you'll be able to try to break free from it.
Okay.
So let's see if he even hits. 2 on the
Yeah.
die.
I feel like that doesn't
No,
doesn't
it
mean
does.
no.
He has a plus 14.
Okay.
So that doesn't even, he can't even pick you up. He will instead slam his mace down on you. That is a 20 to hit.
That hits
You
exactly.
have no means of whatever. Okay, so once again, okay, this
Oh,
one's
I'm just very strong.
So it's 15 bludgeoning
Okay.
plus a fireball's worth of 15. 10, 20. 26 points of damage from a fireball as
Okay.
as it hits you with this thing. The tail will come for you.
Okay.
Come on. Okay, that is a natural 20. So
Okay.
I've already I've upgraded this previously, so it's going to simply be.
Can I, as a reaction, first level cutting words?
On a natural 20? Does that work?
I need to look at the spell real quick, but
You could
No, cutting words isn't a spell. You mean vicious mockery?
silvery barbs.
silvery barb is what
Oh,
you're thinking.
silvery barbs.
Which is I think it's a Tasha spell.
Okay,
Is
it's
it-
a first. You'll use your first level slot.
It's a first level spell, yeah.
All right.
So I can I have to make them re-roll and use a lower roll, and then I can choose a different creature within range, and the chosen creature has advantage on their next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute. So I'll give that to Beowulf.
Thank you.
Well, that was a good use of that because I just rolled a 5, which is 19.
But 19 misses.
So that was a real swing of a silvery barbs there.
Okay, I'm going to tell you this, Dan, just so you know, because I feel like it's a reward for you for helping me out. You have preserved my life total at 69 hit points.
Nice, baby.
All right. Well, yeah. There you go. That's it. Swinging around at you guys. Lumin, it is your turn. The big one still looks pretty hardy, but the pit fiend is not looking great.
Dark Sphere.
Who are you going for? Pit fiend or big one?
Biggin.
Okay.
Yes, I will take this double.
29.
29 will hit.
14.
14. All right. Okay. The pit fiend is going to try to take you out, Beowulf. Let's see how he can do with his slightly lesser thing.
It's not improbable.
The bite, so he is going to be able to bite you this time. The bite
I
deals
don't
you
Like that at all.
26 piercing, and make that
Okay.
Constitution saving throw, but you do get a D10, so I think it's very improbable you're going to be poisoned here. But oh boy, if you're poisoned, it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
Do you need advantage on the roll because you have the D20?
Oh, that's right, I do. For poison, I definitely should use it.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Very good that I did. 22, 35.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, so a second attack, a claw misses. I'm not rolling this die anymore. That one has failed me too many times today. Let's try this guy. The mace, all the fire. 3 on the die, doesn't hit you.
Oof.
He has a plus 14. He's got to hit a 6 or higher on this. I've missed so many times. All right, the tail. A 3.
It's the Power Eldritch, baby.
Power Eldritch is on your side. Yes, though he bites you, the rest of it is just you're able to kind of push back, and you have this, the aid to which archetype has granted you is so strong. End of his turn, legendary action from the big one will bring his mace down upon you. That one will hit though with an 11.
Sure.
So the mace is. It's 19 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And $29 fire.
Okay. That I gotta make a Constitution saving throw. Hang on. a
Go
second.
for it. Fortunately, you're good at those, and the fact that you have this D10 on top of all these Constitution saving throws
Yeah.
is going to be pretty good.
So let's see.
And Lumen does have some pretty serious healing abilities as
I
well.
forget what this is. I know it's the heroic fortitude.
Yeah, so it's so the heroic fortitude is we'll say the fire and the bludgeoning. It's fire and bludgeoning. How much? I don't even remember what I said.
Well, I have it because
The fire was 29.
the fire is 29.
Let's just we'll go with the fire. It's fine. So 20.
Well,
so
the fire,
it's-
the fire is what took me down.
It's
So,
just you're
29.
just trying to do. No, they do hit together. It's like the DC is it's half of the damage taken. Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that means I took
You took
48 points of damage because I'm at -5 right now and I had 43.
Perfect. Okay, so it's a DC 24.
Okay.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah. You have 10 hit points.
I have 10 hit points.
Yeah. Very good.
And we do this dance again, my
Yeah.
friends.
So yeah, Beowulf will be hanging in there for a while, I'd imagine. Okay, that is his turn. It is Beowulf. It is no, that was from the big one. So Beowulf, now it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna kill this pit fiend.
I think you can probably kill the pit fiend here.
I will rise up with the holy strength that guides my blade. That's bad. 20.
20 hits.
That
was with a 4 and a 10.
Yeah, I rolled a 6, a 3, and a 2.
Archetype, you've used your 1, 5, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah.
Where's the d20?
Yeah, 1, 5, 6.
30 points of damage on the first attack.
30 points of damage on the first attack. You can chop it off at the legs. You can sever a head however you want to kind of,
It will sever the head.
So basically the head of the pit fiend falls and it's kind of a thing of like that falls as like the big one. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I want to roll this. I'm just going to flavor this to roll into the second attack, attacking the big one. Can I run up the pit fiend, cut its head off, and then leap off of its body to strike
Absolutely.
the big one?
That sounds like a thing. Yeah.
Excellent. Yeesh. 23 to hit the big one.
That hits.
$29 points of damage.
29 points of damage. Very nice. All right. Cool.
And that is what I got.
Okay. Synth Devil will use a turn to.
Oh wait, sorry. I apologize.
Yeah.
I do want to use my bonus action here because who knows if I'll be around in a turn.
Well.
I'm going to use the Inspiring Valor.
Ah, yes.
I'm going to.
What is that? That isn't even. Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's an ability you gave me, Philip.
No, I'm not.
That's what I thought he was saying too.
I'm not. I'm talking about on the goddamn thing. I don't understand why when I'm not in that program and I'm dragging a different window, it moves things in that program.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
KJ, how many hero dice do you have left?
4.
And Dan, how about you?
3.
3. And you've both used your D20s, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll give it to you, Dan. So you can recover a hero die of your choice.
Hero die of my choice. I think. What time is it? It's 9:08. Okay, I'll take the D20.
Cool. All right.
Still got at least a 6th level spell left, right?
Am I up after? Findon or Beowulf? I mean,
Synth Devil. You
Okay.
could skip Synth. You could go before Synth Devil now if you wanted to. Sure.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
Regarding like this channel, how long does it feel like this power is like slipping away, or does it feel like we might have like an hour and 10 minutes after this battle to do something?
You suspect no. You're talking about a hero's feast.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You suspect this is for this fight.
Okay, I'm spending my d20.
Yeah.
That's not a 20. As my action, I'm going to cast Heal on Beowulf.
Oh.
Okay.
So you get 70 hit points.
Thank you very much.
That's a good spell.
I mean, I'm not using it on Hero's Feast, so.
Yeah. No. I mean, that makes sense.
And that's my turn.
And then continue retreating to the stuff.
It's staying at a healthy distance.
Synth Devil is actually this time now going to sort of it's a little bit late, but perhaps there'll be some whatever stuff. Synth Devil is going to sort of cast a kind of like a sort of charm, a hellish charm of noting basically, kind of like the glowing video game lights over everyone's head so you guys understand teams, but also so the various other pit fiends here understand who the teams are. So with that, the other pit fiends are like, oh, gotcha, Synth Devil brought these mortals. Cool, tight. I'm going to allow Synth Devil to just do that. Oh, here's what I'll do. Better. I'm going to have him do that as an Arcana to see if he can do that as like a...
So the pit fiends couldn't tell each other apart?
No, couldn't tell that you guys are on this team.
Oh,
the pit
I
fiends
see.
weren't sure what the hell was happening. Okay, that's a 31 for Synth Devil. I'm going to put a D10 on top of that. That'll get him to a 35. I'm going to say that. So basically, I was on Synth Devil to have done that as a bonus action. Synth Devil will now sort of go up to the giant one, kind of really getting his literal hands into it. And he's going to do a higher level inflict.
How many knuckles
wounds. He's going to get some knuckles into this, I think. Some knuckles for sure. He's actually, if he's like the Vision, he can kind of like go into stuff. So, all right. So that is an attack roll. As old inflict wounds. You can bless yourself, right?
Yeah.
Well, then he has. So he'll get a D10 on top of this as well, with his infernal blessing. Which will hit. Wonderful. Okay, so it's 6d10. Cool. So whatever. As I add that up, archetype, it's yours. I'll just have the bad guy do his things at another time. Nice.
I'm spending my 4th level spell to cast Death Ward on myself.
Oh, I don't know why it's so funny, but it genuinely is.
Spoke him if you got him, right?
I mean,
So, Foresight lasts for how long?
All this is 8
8 hours.
That's 24.
It will last for 8 hours, although you're not sure, the power eldritch upon you might not last long enough to continue. We'll sort of see how that works. But yeah,
Death Ward's 8 hours. Sorry, all these spells. Mind Blank is 24.
Yeah, that's what I knew that was true.
And 8, but aid, Foresight, Death Ward are 8.
Okay.
Okay. That is Synth Devil's turn, so archetype, you just Death Warded yourself.
Yeah.
And end of that, he'll take another mace at Beowulf. 4. Wow. Okay. Beginning of the thing.
The Lord guides my hand.
He's going to try to pick up Beowulf so he can bite it. He can chomp down on him and really put some poison into him. Okay, 15. There we go. 15 plus 14 is a thing. Okay, so Beowulf. This hits. I'm going to allow you to try to break out of it in the between, but this will hit you for 13. That's 21 points of damage as he picks you up, and you are now grappled and restrained as he's pulling you up. I'm going to allow you to use a reaction to try to do the break free that usually happens at the beginning of a turn.
Okay.
But he's raising you up to his mouth. He's like opening like jaws.
Understood.
So now you're like, you're 20 feet up in the air, etc.
All right, let me just mark that down real quick here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is not a saving throw. This is a like strength. It's an athletics to try to break out, so you don't get.
I'm going to use my last hero die, my D4.
Love it.
And I rolled a 1. Okay, so that's gone. All right.
Here we go.
Okay, so a 12 and a 13, so that'll be a 26.
A 26, I will say you are able to break out. Make a what's that?
You get the D10 on this?
No, because it's an athletics check.
Right.
However, you break out. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay.
Yes. For a dumb reason, but every point counts right now for him.
Yeah. 25.
With a 25, you take no damage from falling 20 feet.
Sure.
As you sort of land in a thing and can continue fighting.
Yeah,
He'll whip his
sword
tail
down.
towards you. 5 plus 14 is 19. The thing is, I only want to use these dice for a big thing. I don't just want to like throw a d6 on top. But if it happens one more time, I'm going to.
I have never felt this lucky. Before
What are we
in a
talking
game
about
of
here?
D&D.
That's the thing. And then the last one will just be the mace.
Oh, never mind.
6 plus 14 is 20 to the dot.
That hits. I've gotten hit by this mace like every time.
The mace, he really should, if he could, he would just do 4 strikes with the mace. He'd be fine. Okay, that is 24 from the bludgeoning of the mace.
Okay.
And then the infernal fire that once again wreathes over you is going to be 25.
25. Okay. Still up.
Love it. He's really frustrated that he like could. He's even kind of like he's probably an easier target since he's bent over trying to hit him. Lumen, it's your turn once again.
Dark Sphere.
Lumen, I'll mention that you do have your big one. You have your.
I know, but I can't tell, or I mean, I can tell, but I assume it's littered with both of our sides everywhere.
Oh, that's right.
I can't.
You don't target it. You can warn your side to not see it, but yeah, okay, for sure. Okay, sure. Yeah, go for it. Go for your dark sphere. I get it. It makes sense.
24.
24. Nice. Okay. All right. Oh no, sorry. That's to hit. Roll your damage.
Yeah. 15.
15. All right. Okay. That is Lumen's turn. I also have to roll this. Wow. Okay. Okay. The new Pit Fiend is dead. It is Beowulf's turn.
All right, let's lay into this guy.
Love it.
$27 on the first attack.
Will hit.
4. That's too many dice. 38 points of damage on the first attack.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, second attack.
The mace
is...
does love him, Sophia. That's a good point.
Ooh, this is not looking good for our hero. 15. I rolled a 1 on the D. I rolled a 1 on the D4, a 2 on the D20, and a 3 on the D10.
It's like archetype and it's in there like, come on, man.
Look, to be fair,
yeah,
I've been hitting pretty consistently.
You have, yeah.
And I've been getting the crap beat out.
You have.
The luck is running out.
Speaking of which, end of your turn, he's gonna try to hit you.
Yeah.
Natural 1. Okay, so no. Gonna not use this die anymore. I'm clearly not running out of D20s worldwide, but I'm running out of ones close at hand. We'll go to the. I should have been doing this the whole time. Synth Devil is going to do some more inflict wounds, which he can actually cast at. Yeah, that'll hit. So that's D10. Oh my god, 1, 1, and 3. Sorry, Synth Devil. Okay, that did pretty much nothing. However, what it did do is he's going to hit Synth Devil and not you with his mace this time. That'll hit. So I'm just gonna do average and say Synth
Synth
Devil.
Devil immune to fire?
What's that?
It's never come up before. Is Synth Devil immune to fire?
He is, but not New Hell's fire.
Oh.
That's the thing. All these demons are hitting each other with fire. It's actually working. Yeah, that's the problem.
Huh.
But they're resistant to each other's fire.
Sure.
So he'll only do the whatever thing. So I'll have him be whatever. I'm just gonna average him and have him take 60 or take 40 for the thing. Okay. Great. That is Synth's turn. However, at this time, for the first time in this initiative, various old hell pit fiends are actually now rushing in to join on your side, attacking the thing. Now that Synth Devil is kind of like, sort of said, here's everything. So I'm going to simply do these as average damage from 2 of them. That one will hit. That one will hit. That one will hit. That one will hit. That one hits. That one hits. That one hits. Okay, I'm going to be rolling this die from now on. Because nothing was under a 15 that time. No, I'm sorry. Another was under. There was a 13 there, but I'm not counting it. So 24 plus 32. 24. Okay, so these 2 fit fiends are now like joining this, and this guy is now being, pretty messed up by that. Okay, great. Archetype, it is your turn.
Okay. Okay, I'm obviously out of the really stupid stuff I can do. So I think I'm just gonna cast Dark Vision on myself with my 2nd level spell slot.
Oh, that's real good. Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. This thing is besieged by a lot of other things now. Pierce, only one of his attacks is coming at Beowulf this time. 1 will be the bite, 2 the claw, 3 the mace, 4 the tail. He's rolled a 3. It is the mace.
Of course it is.
A 13 on the die gets him to 27. So once again coming to you. 17 from the bludgeoning of the mace.
Okay.
And add to that 10, 15, 22. So a total of 39.
Okay. So, as you might imagine, I am down.
Yeah.
So I need.
So it's a DC 19. Which is with the dice you have. I guess it's possible you'll fail.
It's pretty improbable, but yeah. I did not. Because that's a 21.
Who's rolling?
34.
Am I right?
Yeah. Basically, though, as that hits you, one of the pit fiends who's like fighting with you, he just got like smashed by like a tail, but he looks at you like take that and still on your feet. And this old hell pit fiend looks at you and goes, as in like, oh, okay, oh, this guy,
This
guy's hanging.
I look at him and just sort of nod.
Okay, cool.
So just like charred skin.
Yep.
Not.
Yeah. Just again, like all your straps are burnt off. Lumen, it is your.
I'm basically new to this point.
Yeah.
I don't wear much to start.
Yeah. Lumen, it's your turn.
How is the big one looking?
The big one is certainly looking bad at this point. Oh, Lumen, you know what you could do? Because he's so tall, you could put your thing in the sky over him. So that he's the only one in your bubble.
It says it'll do a 60-foot radius, but is it a bubble or is it a cylinder?
Oh, I think it's doesn't it say storm?
Yeah, so it's a cylinder because it keeps going down, right?
Oh, I thought it was like a storm of like swirling around. It says 60-foot radius, so yeah, it's like a sphere. It's like within a radius of like. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I always pictured it as literal fucking rain of light. Okay.
Yeah.
Then yes, on his head.
Okay, cool. All right, he's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. So go ahead and roll your 10d6 as you put your thing on him, and he has a pretty high con save. But even so, I'll look up what your DC is. I think he's probably gonna. Well, I don't know. The way I've been rolling, I might roll 2 1s again. I don't. So yeah, roll your 10d10, and he will take half.
Yeah, I'm working on it. D6.
D6. Sorry.
I mean, I'll roll D10.
Wait. Do you have your D12 left?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So roll your D12. If you hit a
12.
12, is it 12?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, your D10s.
Well, so it was D6s, now it's D10s. You hit the 12, now it's D12s. So roll 10 D12s.
All right. Just
or
come back to me.
Understood. Okay. That's Lumen's turn. Beowulf, you're up. Hold on. Wait, let's see if Beowulf gets one of the... If there's 4 people attacking him, we'll see if... We'll have Beowulf beat up 1. If he rolls a 1, he'll attack you with his legendary. He does not. He hits a Pit Fiend. Okay, Beowulf, you have an attack turn.
Okay. Your most sweet 5 temporary hit points back. And
So now you're at 15?
15
Well,
now.
50, you got a cushion of 15, yeah. Sure.
Yeah. All right. All right, we'll just do what we were born to do. Oh, I gotta tell you guys. We're tired. It's 11. That's 20 exactly.
You get to 20. Very good. You have hit him.
Okay.
His DC is actually a little lower than that because he's a giant.
Oh, but that's a pretty solid damage roll, though. 18 plus 18, 36, 41 points of damage.
41 on one shot. I like it. All right.
Okay, and second attack. Okay, we've got 22. We've hit it.
84.
84. Nice. 10d12 ain't nothing. He does only take half of that because he saved, but half of 84 is 42, which is a lot. So.
He's fucking saved. Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's.
I'm sure he has legendary resistances. So.
He had one as well for that, but
yeah.
he was going to take half no matter what. So yeah.
Sure, he's a little bitch.
And 32.
32 damage on the second one.
On the second attack.
Well, Beowulf, with only 2 points to spare, with that final one, you do kind of going further and sort of Pit Fiends attacking. Lumen does this thing and suddenly his head is like wreathed in this, about 20 feet over. It's blinding to look at, but it doesn't affect you. But you manage to strike.
Can it be just like for style,
instead
of it being light, can it be darkness?
Ooh, yes, Lumen, it can.
Because she's... Yeah.
Okay, so hold on. Yes, so basically, we'll get out of mechanics for a second. So basically, what has happened is Archetype has channeled Tatiana Temple's Captain Eldritch, the Templefly Captain Eldritch, has cast many spells to aid you, and also, in very Tatiana Temple-esque fashion, has also cast many spells to benefit himself. Lumen, growing angry that you've hurled various dark spheres, Beowulf still on his feet, finally Pit Fiends come to the rescue. Synth Devil, 2 Pit Fiends, and Beowulf are pounding on this devil giant. Beowulf hacking, slashing, but Lumen, you begin to channel your big ultimate, your storm of the 19 virtues. You begin to sort of build that up and sort of push that upon this thing, but it is not a storm of the 19 virtues. It is instead a storm of roll a d20.
10.
10. And roll a d8.
2.
It is a storm of the 12 sins. So it's basically the same.
Same.
But it's a dark storm over its head, which kind of distracts it for a while. It has true sight, but it's still just kind of like giving it a headache. At which point Beowulf is able to sort of just hack and leap up again and hack into its stomach. And between that and like there's like a pit fiend like biting into the giant's arm, but the giant falls, topples to the ground. I do, however, need Lumen, Archetype, and Beowulf to all make one more strength saving throw.
Got advantage, baby.
You do get your D10 on top of this.
Holy shit.
He has advantage, right? Not us,
No, sadly you do not.
of course.
But I would throw
Because
all
of
your
foresight.
remaining dice on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw I have my D10, my D6, and my D4 left.
I don't need to. I got a 21.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Actually, it would probably be lower this because it's not it doing it. It's just it falling. So it's just a thing. Beowulf, how'd you do?
Well, I have no more dice to add on, but I did get a 40.
40 with no extra dice. Great. Beowulf, he falls and like his arm's gonna fall on you and you're just like, yeah, okay.
I mean, 35.
Yeah. So you
I
guys
was
all
like,
managed.
should I spend an extra historian military intelligence agent on top of this? No, I don't need to.
You all managed to sort of keep your feet. And as the giant falls, Synth Devil comes because says, "Well done, excellent work, heroes of Topflight. We've shown." You go ahead, Archetype.
I sprint over to Beowulf and cast a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Sure.
Oh,
Might
yeah.
as well. Might as well.
Right before, is that your last one?
That's my last spell.
Love it.
So that is 24 hit points to you. No, 22.
Wow.
Sorry. 22.
Pretty solid. Pretty
Yeah.
solid 3rd level cure wounds.
Technically, I've realized, I think Captain Eldritch. I guess Captain Eldritch can't get. They typically only cast arcane spells, not all this healing stuff, but it's fine for now.
I mean, there are ways that, like, warlocks and
You've got
sorcerers-
means of exactly. You can get to it. It's not on brand, so Synth Devil is grumbling that you're using it for that. Can't believe you're using the power Eldritch in hell. For
I mostly
divine
use it for
love.
myself, John. I mean, Synth Devil. Ugh.
We will discuss this, but well done. Indeed, what a glorious day this has been.
Is he wearing, like, when Jacket Girl is being channeled and he has that jacket? Is he wearing anything?
It's more kind of like a hologram, like a very vague.
Right. I know it's like not real.
Oh,
but...
because specifically no, because Channel Jacket Girl is a separate thing I can do.
Yeah, he can channel the jacket.
Okay, so
When
he
he
doesn't
channels a
visually
character, it's
look
just
like
kind of-
anything.
No, it's just kind of
Okay.
like you have a hint of it here or there. Yes, Beowulf.
Oh.
I thought you were about to say something.
Oh, yes, I was just going to... oh, yeah, the Synth Devil, I was just going to say. Yes, this is the first day where I've truly felt myself.
Then, on more occasions,
Half
we will...
my face
Yeah.
falls off,
Yes.
charred.
Then on many more occasions, Topflight will go to hell. And that is where we'll end this issue.
So, I would just like to point... If there are any stats nerds around, I took 484 points of damage during that fight.
Jesus.
I'm really glad I talked you into that whole giving superheroes the heroic fortitude thing back when we were dividing this
Oh yeah,
system.
it's a smart one. It's a correct one. Yeah. Well, nice work, team. This was a fun one.
I've been itching for just some. I've been itching for just some like good old D&D combat. So
you got more of it than you probably wanted tonight.
Yeah.
But nice work, everybody. That was fun stuff. And Teleportia shows up 5 minutes later. Like, okay, I'm here. Sorry.
You know what? I think Lumen doesn't look the same.
Really?
Oh.
If she just did that big old storm thing, there's no way she looks the same.
How does she look?
Interesting.
trying to like, without going too overboard, I'm trying to figure it out, but I'm pretty sure
She's got some real
she's-
heavy eyeliner now.
Oh no, so she definitely doesn't like her skin isn't like basically glowing anymore. It's just normal skin. Her hair is probably darker.
Is it like Cruella? Is there like black and white?
I was gonna say
going
it's
on?
like,
Is it
I was thinking the rogue streak, right? Like
or like
so-
reverse rogue streak.
Reverse rogue.
Like
No,
a
it's probably
black
just
streak?
like a dark gray.
Gotcha.
And then but it also probably is like I don't want to say like it's curly because that's not what it is, but it's like it can't be like kept tight anymore. It's just like have a mind of its own.
Understood. It's kind of a messier kind of
Well,
thing.
I imagine hell is humid, to be fair.
It's a
Synth
prop.
Devil will probably sort of indicate, haha, Lumen. Yes, you're getting into the spirit of things. And then Synth Devil here's what it'll be. Synth Devil sort of says all of this, and kind of like in like, if this is an older comic, it's in a thought bubble. And Synth Devil's like, oh dear, Lumen's really changing. Okay, this might, whatever. We have to do this. It's important, but an archetype he channeled such an evil oh dear, okay. It's fine. We're on the right side.
Are
With
we the
that-
baddies?
Yeah. Oh, we devils, the bad guys. Well, very good, guys. Thank you so much. This was a lot of fun. Dan, I'm glad you were able to channel such a
The dice gonna do it. The dice gonna do it, baby.
dice really are gonna do that, man. Captain Eldritch Tatiana Temple. Yeah, you got some shenanigans there. Well, thank you all for watching. This was a lot of fun. We'll get through our stuff because it's kind of later now. We have some other games on the channel. Join us on Friday night for Blood from a Stone. There's some fun situation. Your buddy Dallas is not in a good situation there. Let me tell you.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
On Sunday we are back with more Here Be Dragons, and then on Monday, though it is Memorial Day, I believe we are having a session of the Dreamlands where we will settle the battle between Totes and the Goats.
Excellent.
Temptress of the Epsilon Sun, or may contentment guide our true essential selves? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. May contentment guide our true essential
I
selves.
love that.
I have to say that the description for that is one of my favorite things I've written. It is such hot nonsense, and yet it also is saying, like, it is parsable if you really go into it. The end tells you what it's about.
I'm gonna have to go vote for Magoats right now.
Oh, man. Well, I hope there has been oh no, you're gonna unsettle it if you do. Oh no, you'll give one, so now Magoats will be ahead by one. The downtime option was travel to the world of wellness for a soul-actualizing attunement with the hidden energies of our collective nourishments via a naturally meditative interconnectedness
Right.
as it transfuses inwardly out of transformatively licensed esthetician regimens for ultimate
what's up, guys?
dermatological
Hey.
and trichological apotheosis and hydration. Oh, hi, Raiders.
We were just wrapping up now, but happy to have you all.
Yeah, welcome in. We just finished a battle in hell.
Battle in Hell, which for
Again-
these guys is a Wednesday.
Because I have a inkling of this channel. There's TTRPG nerds in there, where we had a bunch of high level spells cast by Dan, and a bunch of just balls of darkness dropped that altered the fabric of one of our KJ's being, and I took 484 points of damage during this fight. And I'm still standing.
As a tank should do. Well, yeah, it was a fun one. So that's. But anyway, Monday we will be playing, and it'll be between those options. So Toads, Stormer, Goats. We'll see what wins. And then a week from tonight, we should be back with more Topflight Tales here, more superhero adventure, where we will once again say, "Let's do this," and then we'll let the dice decide. Then we'll fight against the dice and ultimately do what the dice told us to do. That's how it happened tonight. So thanks for watching. You can go to our Discord to communicate with us. Go to our YouTube to watch old episodes if you want to do so more conveniently than here on Twitch. Or you can check out our wiki where Sophia and others have posted all sorts of interesting ways these games connect data on them and some slanderous information about me. So check all that out. Anybody want?
I think it's technically libel since it's in writing, right?
Yeah. But...
I think it's just the truth. It's neither. So.
Oh, but libel is print. Oh my god, I was Oh well, I was asking my sister and a boyfriend who are both very very knowledgeable lawyers about something about like where does it be like in some like new technology stuff where does it become slander versus libel? Oh, I gotta find this. I'll okay, all right.
Sophia just tied it up, so now it's McGoats. It's today's voting went McGoats totes, McGoats totes, totes McGoats, McGoats totes. Yesterday was toast McGoats, McGoats totes, totes McGoats.
Dan, do me a favor. I want you to not tell us the answer now, and I want it to just be the first thing you say on Friday without any explanation.
Yeah.
So that it is a cliffhanger and a payoff for our viewers. Before Philip can even introduce the show.
Oh, before I can say good evening, you jump in with. Well, this has been interesting tonight. Thanks, guys. Nice work. Would anyone like to promote anything?
No. Sure. In theory, I will stream on Friday.
Ooh.
I think I'm actually, because I found out Hellblade 2 came out this week. I forgot about that. I'm very excited.
It's going to be so much better than Hellblade 1.
I'm very struggling to find out if they will, because it's a preposterous name, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, but it's legitimately one of the best video games I've ever played in my life.
But you said the second game is always best.
Yeah, I would love that to be true, but Senua's Sacrifice is kind of perfect. So, I will be, if I stream on Friday, I'll be playing Senua's Sacrifice as a way to like ramp up into the sequel. But as far as my Manzuka sing, this feels very obvious, but it is a criminally underseen movie. I'm going to recommend Sam Raimi's Drag Me to Hell.
Oh, sure. It's a great movie. I like that movie.
Great. That's my recommendation based off of what we did today. And this continuing challenge to myself.
There you go.
Also, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
And I mean, it's no Bram Stoker's Dracula. The thing is that Sam Raimi's Drag Me to Hell is no Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah, that's a joke that we did for 20 minutes off stream. So with neither KJ nor Dan present, so no one knows what's going on.
I will simply say that the other day, Pierce sent me to give you a hint of the lunacy of this joke. Pierce sent me a link about a screening of Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's happening later this month. And my response was, this screening of Bram Stoker's Dracula won't be as good as Bram Stoker's Dracula, because it won't be Bram Stoker's Dracula. It's a screening of it. So it gets 4.5 out of 5 Keanu Reeves as Jonathan Harkers. It doesn't get a full 5 out of 5. The only thing that gets 5 out of 5 is Bram Stoker's Dracula. But a screening of it is pretty good, but it's not as good as the movie.
Yeah,
I've actually never seen that. Now that I've read the book, I really want to see it.
Oh, it
is legitimately good.
It's so good. It is my favorite Francis Ford Coppola movie, for whatever that's worth. And I like a lot of his movies.
It is wild. The style choices in it are wild.
And decisions were made. Well, on that note, speaking of decisions, it's time for us to go. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, have a top night.